Hey, what's up? Good evening, good night, good whatever, as long as it's good. So, yeah, I couldn't really do any videos today. I think I mentioned this yesterday. I, um, I had guests over, and, well, we, funny, you would assume the streets would be empty at this hour, and it's the exact opposite so far. Anyways, as I mentioned, I've had guests over today, and, oops. Well, no, oops. Let's spin it. And, well, it was my mom, and we spent almost the entire day doing a lot of house cleaning. Oops, I forgot to use a pineapple berry. Never mind. And I mean that in the literal sense. We literally cleaned up my house because it was getting ridiculously messy and filthy. And it... Ooh, 69. I'm actually glad I didn't use a pineapple berry. I don't even think I want to catch another oddish anytime soon. Unfortunately, I'll have to because still need a vile plume for the Pokédex. Anyways, so yeah, we spent the entire day, most of the day, cleaning up my house. It looks so much better, but you guys are probably never going to see it because none of it's traditionally on camera. So, well, this change was mostly for me, not for anyone else to enjoy. Me and Sandy, that is. And in any case, the video that I shot yesterday is currently being uploaded, but my internet's really giving me a lot of problems, and it's not really the first time that it's done this, at least not in this month, as a matter of fact. And I'm just really getting frustrated with this computer, and yeah, so I just figured I'd just go outside and take a long walk, try to walk my problems away, and maybe I'll catch some Pokemon along the way. Last night I came out around this hour and found a shiny Houndour, so maybe I'll have the same stroke of luck tonight. Who knows? So far what I'm seeing is that... Oh! Nope. The character is still moving. So yeah. No problems in that department. Let's try to get closer to the gym area, because I'm seriously low on pineapple berries. There's a new sort of event right now, and during these events, certain Pokemon that aren't normally very common appear more frequently. One of those is, as you've seen, Oddish, and Krabby, and Shelder. Now, I don't have a Cloyster in my Pokédex, which is why I've spent the majority of today, well, the morning at least. And there's an Oddish to break the 69 candy streak thing. Anyway, this morning I caught a bunch of Shelders using pineapple berries, and now I finally have enough candies to evolve one into a Cloyster. Obviously I'm going to check out which is the best one. Pretty sure it's an ice type, and kind of need a bunch of really good ice types for a bunch of reasons. But hold on. Yeah, after using so many pineapple berries, no, I've already been here. I ran out of those, so now I need some more, which is why I'm spinning some Pokestops, or rather gyms, because those gyms are red. Team Valor, the team that I'm currently in, Where was I going with this? I get some bonus items. Now, what's really important to me right now is that I heal some of the Pokemon that are either fainted or too wounded to be in gyms, so that obviously I can put them back in gyms. Not this Machamp, because I want to work with it a bit, see how much I can power it up. Definitely the Executor, definitely the Hippowdon. Then again, I mean, Hippopotamus is pretty common right now because of the event, so I don't really think I need to put Hippowdon in a gym again. Maybe I should just put Nidoking. Excadrill, definitely Excadrill. Very low on potions and stuff, so I should probably spend some of these Pokéstops, but I want to heal my Pokemon first. Hippowdon, not Hariyama because it's on my. And again, yeah, I can put Hariyama in here. Good. Oh yeah, the Gliscor is still mine, so no need to put anyone in here. Pineapple Berry. No significant potions here. I believe that Escavalier is mine. Yeah, these gyms kind of went through a bit of a management shift today, but most of them are still intact. Yep, and that Dragonite is mine. Still no significant potion. Anyways, moving on. Apparently there's a Magnemite in here somewhere. Hold on. It's back there. A Slackoth. And it's gone. It's gone. But, as you can see, sorry if I'm a little choppy today, it's just my phone doesn't really have a lot of battery, so I'm currently using the portable charger, because I kind of forgot to charge it all day. I mean, it's got enough batteries, but actually, you know what? Maybe I can just disconnect it for now, and I'll plug it later when I'm doing the much longer part of the part, which is just straight up walking to, you know, fill up the quota of walking with my buddy Metagross, which I'm not really gonna do on as part of the video. I'm just gonna walk and not record. Right now, the only reason I'm recording is because I have several points that I want to go over in this video. First of which, you may have noticed that there's that Magnemite and a Bronzor. Bronzors are important. Gotta give this one some pineapple berries because I want to power up my Magneton, and just to make sure he doesn't break out of that Pokeball, I'm gonna use a Great Ball. No need to waste an Ultra Ball, even though I have plenty. Yeah, see? Capture. Nothing to it. Still not enough to power up Magnezone, but it's good enough. Anyways, spinity spin. And there's that pineapple berry that we basically just now used. Another Oddish, because again, one step closer to that Vileplume, and Vileplume requires 100 Oddish candy to evolve. I said it multiple times on these videos, but just in case you didn't watch them, I had a Gloom that I evolved into a Bellossom because it was part of a mission. One of the field missions, I think. So yeah, that's the reason why I still don't have a Vileplume in the Pokédex. However, when talking about other grass types that I don't have in the Pokédex, Petilil has now become available in the game. And I actually caught one this morning. I was kind of hoping that I could catch one on camera, but that didn't happen. And when I saw Petilil early this morning, when I went outside to buy some drinks, I think, to my mom who just came to visit, yeah, we also had dinner, so I went out in the morning to bring some drinks and put them in the refrigerator. I'm giving way too much away, aren't I? Anyway, on my way back, I found a Petilil. And obviously, I wasn't going to waste that opportunity, so I caught it. Also, I took a snapshot of my Metagross earlier, and a Petilil actually photobombed that snapshot. And obviously, when a Pokemon photobombs your buddy's snapshots, it immediately shows up in the overworld and you can catch it. So I caught it. Now I'm curious. Hold on. A Slowpoke. Not the best Pokemon ever, but I mean, it's Water Psychic. Not a bad Pokemon to have. Actually, come to think of it, no. For a second there, I thought maybe using one of those against Giovanni's Persian, but then I remember that psychics are weak to dark types, because his Persian occasionally uses a dark type move like Bite. Now I could use Alakazam when he's not using Bite, because my Alakazam knows Counter, which is a fighting type move, super effective on a normal type like Persian, but the problem is his Persian is just too strong. So basically the only Pokemon I have, two actually, the only two Pokemon I have that can withstand his attacks are Metagross and Rhyperior. Metagross more so, but sometimes pulls out his dark type Bite, so I'm kind of forced to switch up my strategy now. I'm starting to think the game is really enjoying mocking me. There's that Krabby that I mentioned, because this whole day Giovanni was in the Pokestop right outside my house, which means I could have battled him at home anytime I wanted to, but I didn't. Again, I'm not rushing into battle with Giovanni again. I've lost way too many times to allow that to happen again. Ooh, a Bellsprout. I didn't need a Bellsprout. Another grass type from Kanto that I don't have in the Pokédex is Victory Bell. Now I have another Pokemon to throw pineapple berries at. In any case, later I'm going to show you guys the Petilil that I caught. Both of them, in fact. And then I've also noticed something pretty interesting. I don't have a Swanna in my Pokédex for some reason. I don't know why. I distinctly remember having enough candy to evolve a Ducklet, but I don't have a Swanna yet. So I'm going to do that later. And also I'm going to evolve a Cloyster finally. Evolve a Shelder into a Cloyster. Sorry. First of all, let's battle this guy. Okay, it's man. Let's see what he's got. Don't tangle with us, so it's a grass type specialist. Gotta heal up Entei first. I was kind of hoping for Let's Rock and Roll, because sometimes, not so much right now, but sometimes when the guy says Let's Rock and Roll, it means he's the rock type specialist, and on rare occasions he has a Larvitar. Ooh, a Turtwig! That's new. That's new for the grass type specialist. I don't think they ever had a Turtwig before. They've had a Tangela as their starting Pokemon, which is the Pokemon they leave behind. Bellsprout, obviously. That's how I got my 100% Weeping Bell from Team Go Rocket. Bulbasaur at times. But yeah, never Turtwig. That's new. And there's Vileplume, obviously. By the way, my Entei's charged attack used to be Overheat, but I changed it to Fire Blast because Overheat is a good attack, but it lowers your attack. Now that's perfectly fine and reasonable if you're using Overheat in one of the main series games as a finisher move, because it's at its strongest when you use it for the first time. But after using it for a couple of times, it gets less effective every single time. So I'd rather not use it, especially not on my Entei, which is a Pokemon that I hope doesn't have to use a finisher move. Instead, it's a Pokemon that I hope can last for a very long time. It's a Pokemon to use for the long run, kind of. And anyway, I'm gonna catch this Turtwig, and then I'm gonna evolve Shelder and a Ducklet, and show you guys my Petaril that I caught. I caught 2 already and used the Pine-Up area on both of them, which means now I have 12 Petilil candy. This Turtwig just doesn't want to get captured. Now, that Petilil evolves into Lilligant in this game with 50 Petilil candies and a Sunstone. I love the fact that they kept the Sunstone in, which is part of how you evolve Petilil in the main series games. So I'm glad there's some sort of consistency there. Now, starting to wonder, because we're kind of heading into Generation 6, and I'm pretty sure they've introduced... No, they didn't introduce new evolutionary stones, other than Mega Stones, obviously. But, yeah. Come on. There's so many evolutionary stones, like, I mean, in Gen 1 it was just a Fire Stone, Thunder Stone, and Leaf Stone, and a Water Stone, and the Moon Stone. So 5 stones. Then, I think in Generation 2, they've added the Sunstone and King's Rock. I don't remember if they add any evolutionary stones in Gen 3, but I remember that by Gen 4 we already had Shiny Stone, Dusk Stone, all kinds of stones. Now in this game they found a way around it by just having a Unova Stone and a Sinnoh Stone to evolve Pokemon that require special stones. But now that we're heading into Generation 6, I'm curious to see how they're gonna get around the idea of Mega Stone, because those are the only way to have Mega Evolutions, to trigger Mega Evolutions, that is. And the thing with Mega Evolutions is, not every Pokemon can Mega Evolve, but every Pokemon that can Mega Evolve has a specific stone that's unique to that particular species. Like, Lucario needs Lucarionite, Gardevoir needs Gardevoirite, Charizard needs Charizardite, I think. So it's basically the name of the Pokemon just have "ite" at the end. So I'm curious to see how they're going to introduce Mega Evolutions into this game. Ooh, a Tangela! I don't have a Tangrowth, so I kind of need a Tangela, and because it has over 600 CP, I'm gonna do the smart thing and just use an Ultra Ball, because I don't want to waste Pine-Up berries. Anyways, moving on from this parking lot. Tangela was caught. Yes. And another Oddish. Another one with high CP, so I'm going to use another Ultra Ball. And if this keeps up, and if I can find more Oddishes tonight, maybe I could actually finally have a Vileplume on camera. That'll be pretty dope. I think I only need one, and then just transfer all the Oddishes that I caught today, so... Or maybe I can just check how many Oddishes I've already caught. Anyways, I'm not getting sidetracked anymore. Recent. See, there's the Petilil that photobombed me when I just took a snapshot with Metagross. And there's the Petilil I caught this morning. It was literally just waiting outside my house for me. Anyways, moving on to Cloyster. I mean Shelder, sorry. Shelder. I could have just typed, shell, and that's all I would have got. Anyways, as you can see, I've got plenty of these. Now, let's find out which of these is the best one. Okay, terrible, and it's kind of giving me the middle finger there, and I don't like that. Definitely better, not perfect. Awful, terribly awful, horribly awful, wonderfully awful. Passable, but no. Again. So, yeah. I think this one is the best one. Yeah. Even though the other one had a much higher CP, this one has better IVs, and that's what's most important. So let's evolve this one. And now I have a decent IV Cloyster. Funny thing is, if you listen to its cry, hold on. In Generation 1, it was almost identical to Fearow. And I've talked a bunch of times about how most of the Gen 1 Pokemon have similar cries. It's got two ice-type moves, which is super important against when you're going up against dragons. So yeah, maybe this is the one to beat Giovanni's Garchomp, because it's 4 times super effective. But again, I'm still gonna have to CP train the hell out of this one, so wouldn't celebrate just yet. Anyways, Ducklet, that's the one I wanted. Ducklet. There's Ducklet. And yep, I still don't have a Swanna for some reason. I'm pretty sure there's a good reason why I saved this one. Absolutely. Just like that Cloyster. So let's evolve it into a Swanna. From an ugly duckling into a beautiful swan. At least that's how some people see it. I'm never really been much of a big fan of Swanna. I mean, I caught a Ducklet in white, evolved it into a Swanna, and I think I only used it in one gym battle against Clay, if I remember correctly. I caught one on the bridge outside of Driftvale City. This one's got Ice Beam, not bad to use against Giovanni's Garchomp, but I mean, if you look at the maximum speed this Pokemon can have, it's not really good, so probably not going to use this one. Regardless, let's see how many Oddishes we have. Oh, the dish. Yep, it's more than 7, so I can pretty much just transfer all of them. No need to check them out. I'll do that later with some other Oddishes. Right now I'm just working on the Pokédex. And let's go for Gloom. There it is. Can't remember what IVs does this one have. Really good one, so I didn't even need to check any of these Oddishes to begin with. And it's got really high CP anyway, so here goes. Let's evolve a Gloom into a Vileplume for the first time. And it's a male because it has multiple white spots on the top of his head, and a female only has one spot on each of these round things. As you can see here, those flower petal things have multiple spots. And yeah, that's another Kanto Pokemon in the Pokédex. I think right now the only one I'm missing is Dugong and the legendary birds. Hold on. Let's just look at all the Kanto Pokemon. Oh, of course, Victory Bell, which I've mentioned previously. Dugong, Kangaskhan, Seeking, Tauros, and the legendary birds, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Let's check out Johto a bit. I still need an Igglybuff, which can only be hatched. As far as Togetic, which is 176 here, I have a Togepi, but it's an event Togepi, so I can't evolve it. I'm just gonna have to hopefully hatch, or maybe even trade for a Togepi sometime down the road. Obviously unknown, which nobody in the world has, I believe, other than one that I noticed someone put in the gym once, and I just thought that was weird. Which is why I have the silhouette here instead of the number. There's Heracross, which I've seen a lot of people have. Never caught one myself. Corsola, which I believe can be found in this country, in Elat. So, if I'm ever in Elat, which is hardly never, I'll maybe catch one. Octillery. Yesterday I caught 2 Remoraid's. That's good. And Delibird, which I've never seen anyone have. But I mean, I must have seen if I've got the silhouette here, because that means I've either battled it or fed it in gyms. There's Kingdra. No. Yeah, Kingdra. I just need to evolve a Seadra, but Horsey is a very rare Pokemon, so we'll see how that goes. Funny enough, it's the only Pokemon in the game that evolves with a Dragon Scale. I believe I already have 12 of these. I don't know why I have so many. They're not as rare as they probably should be. Elekid, which I believe can only be hatched. Raikou, which can only be found either in raids at one point, but now it can only be found with Giovanni. Suicune, which I'm currently working on. Tyranitar, which I'm currently working on also. And Lugia from raids. Moving on to Hoenn, Ludicolo. Lotad used to be pretty common, but right now they're not, so I'll just have to catch a couple of Lotads to evolve a Lumbre into Ludicolo. Slackoths are suddenly becoming weirdly common, so and not as common as I would hope them to be, but I just need to capture a few more Slackoths to evolve one into a Vigoroth. Maybe I can just put one as my buddy and evolve it that way. We'll see. Ninjask, as you can see, I have a Nincada and a Shedinja, but I don't have a Ninjask, which is ridiculous. I got the Shedinja through completing a mission. But yeah, I think I've encountered a couple of Nincadas. Obviously, not enough to evolve them. So yeah. Azurill, which can only be hatched. Wailord, which requires 400 Wailmer candy. And every time I encounter a Wailmer, which isn't that often, of course I give it a Pine-Up Berry. There's Torkoal over there, which I've never encountered in this game. Zangoose, which I believe is very regional, so that's why I don't have one. Kecleon, which as far as I know, isn't even in the game yet, because I haven't even heard of anyone who has one. Why not? Which can only be hatched. There you can see Clamperl. I need to encounter more Clamperls in order to evolve some of them to either Hauntail or Gorbis. That's the other two that I'm missing. Relicanth. I've seen people have Relicanths, but I never had one myself. Bagon, which is extremely rare. I think it can only be found in raids. I think I need to, if I see a Bagon raid, I should probably get on it, because that's the fastest way to find Bagon. So I can evolve one into a Shelgon and then a Salamence. And then right after Metagross, there's Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. Latios, Kyogre, Rayquaza, and Deoxys. Those are the Pokemon that I'm missing. From Hoenn, moving on to Sinnoh, right over there, 406, that's Budew, which I believe can only be hatched because it's a baby Pokemon. Pachirisu, which I've never seen anyone have, so I assume it's not even in the game yet. It's kind of weird to me because it's a Pikachu clone, so why wouldn't you have a Pikachu clone in the game? I mean, Plusle and Minun are basically everywhere, so why not have a Pikachu clone in here? That one is Chingling, I believe, which I believe can only be hatched. I caught a couple of Chimekos, but to get a Chingling, I believe you need to hatch one. Right there next to Bronzong is Bonsly, again, can only be hatched. Same with Mime Jr. Never encountered a Chatot, but I've seen a few in gyms. Spiritomb over there, I believe it's only capturable in raids. Garchomp, I have a Gibble that I got, and I think I hatched one, and that's why I have a Gabite as well, but I'll need to body train it in order to evolve it into a Garchomp. Then there's Munchlax. Carnivine, I've never seen anyone have, outside of just gyms, which I think those are pretty regional, so there goes that. Mentike, I think those can only be found through eggs. I'm not 100% sure on that, but good to know. Licky, again, I need to encounter enough Licky Tongues to have 100 candy and a Sinnoh Stone. I'm going to put my glasses on my forehead right now because there's so much steam in my lenses. A Tangrowth, which I've just mentioned. Electivire, I need more Electabuzzes. I think those can only be found in raids, so there's that. Togekiss, the same story I just told about Togetic. Leafeon, no idea why I don't have one. I guess I just need... all I need to do that is just evolve an Eevee in a mossy terrain. So that's pretty easy. Porygon Z. I don't think I've encountered enough Porygons to evolve one. They used to be pretty common with the normal type specialist Team Go Rocket, but those in and of themselves were incredibly rare back in the day. Anyways, after Frostlass, there's Rotom, which I've never seen anyone in this game have. Uxie Azelf and Mesprit, which again I don't think anyone has done, but I'm sure some people do. Right after Uxie Azelf and Mesprit, Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, only obtainable through raids. Regigigas, which I believe can only be obtained in X-Raid raids. Heatran was popular in raids when I started playing this game, but I was just learning the ropes of this game, so I couldn't get one on my own. Darkrai, which was in raids pretty recently, as a matter of fact. Cresselia, which I got as a gift for completing a challenge of some sort. And then after Cresselia... oh wait, hold on. Rotom, Uxie Azelf Mesprit, Dialga, Palkia, Giratina. Oh, so 4, 8, 6 is Heatran. Then there's Regigigas, and after Cresselia there's Darkrai, which I just mentioned. Then there's Shaman and Arceus, which I don't think will ever be in this game, to be honest. 494 is Victini. Then there's obviously the Unova Monkeys, as they're commonly referred to. Pensage and Simisage, which I guess I haven't seen in gyms every once in a while. Panpour and Simipour. Muna and Musharna, I've never seen anyone have those. Spoolbat, which I can evolve pretty easily. I just choose not to. I keep pushing that off, and maybe I'll do that as soon as I'm done with Metagrow. Who knows? Sock, which I've only seen appearing when I traveled to Turkey earlier this year. So I believe those are incredibly regional. Didn't really have much time to capture one because I just didn't. Anyways, after Sock, there's Sewaddle, Swadloon, and Livani. Never seen anyone who has those, and I actually talked to a few people. They've never even heard of this Pokemon, so it's not in the game yet. Then after Scolipede, there's Cottony and Whimsicott, the version exclusive counterparts to Petilil and Lilligant. I'm assuming those will be in the game pretty soon because there's a Whimsicott in the new graphic when you start the game, so they wouldn't have put that if they weren't planning on adding it sometime soon. And then right after Basculin, there's Sandile, Krokorok, and Crocodile. I've seen some of those in gyms, but I never actually encountered any of these. So again, I can only assume that they're regional. After Darmanitan, There's Maractus, which I've seen someone have, which he told me that he caught in Mexico. He traveled to Mexico. So, again, a regional thing. Scrafty, obviously. I haven't encountered enough Scraggy to evolve one. I've never encountered a Yamask, but I did see a Cofagrigus in a gym once. Tortuga and Caracosta, fossil Pokemon that are very rare, so that's why I don't think I've ever encountered any of these. As you can see, I have caught a couple of Archons, but only 2 of them, as a matter of fact, but not enough to evolve them into an Archeops. And then there's Zorua and Zoroark. I'm pretty interested to see how they're going to introduce that Pokemon into this game, especially since it used to be a much more special Pokemon than it is right now. It's basically the Gen 5 Lucario, but again, it kind of lost some of its speciality, especially now in Sword and Shield, where you can encounter it in the wild, even though it's relatively rare. Ducklet and Swanna. What comes after Swanna, though? Huh. Hold on. Oops. What other Unova Pokemon are there? Okay. Guess I'll just have to do my research. As you can see, I remember most of the Pokédex pretty easily, but Unova just has so many Pokemon that it's really easy to forget. And I know they only have a little more than Kanto, but Kanto is the generation I grew up with, so it's easy for me to retain that memory. As you can see, Ferrothorn, I just need to encounter more Ferroseed to evolve them, but the thing is, they were only available for a short time as weekly field research missions, so that's that. Oh, and after Kling Klang, there's Dynamo, Electric, and Electros, LGM and Behem. As you can see, I have Lampent, just don't have enough candy to evolve one into a Chandelure. I have a Haxorus, don't have enough candy to evolve it in. No, sorry. I have a Fracture, don't have enough candy to evolve it into a Haxorus. I have a Cubchoo, don't have enough candy to evolve it into a Beartic. Cryogonal, which I guess I've seen in gyms, but I never actually no, yeah, I did see one in a gym. Never actually encountered one myself. After Stunfisk, there's Mienfoo and Mienshao. Can't remember which one comes after them, but it's definitely a standalone Pokemon. Yeah. No idea what comes after Golurk, but I do believe that it's not a 3-evolution Pokemon, a 3-stage evolution. I think it's just a 2-evolution and a standalone one. Rufflet and Bravier, which I've seen in plenty of gyms, never at all encountered a Volibee or Mandibuzz. Obviously, as you can see, I have a Zweilous, and I just need some more candy to evolve it into a Hydreigon. After Hydreigon, what comes after that one? Hold on. Okay, let's assume that the Swords of Justice are next. So, following that logic, we have Cobalion, Virizion, Terrakion, no, I think there's one more Pokemon before the Swords of Justice. Then there's Cobalion, Virizion, and Terrakion. Tornadus and Thundurus, they were in gyms a while ago. I just didn't have enough. I mean, I wasn't going on raids with other people at that time, so that's why I don't have them. Then there's obviously Reshiram. Wow, I do not remember. I really need to brush up on my Pokédex knowledge, but as you can see, right after Kyurem, there's... That did no help at all. Right after Kyurem, there's Keldeo and Meloetta, which are mythical Pokemon, which I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to introduce those Pokemon into the game. Probably another series of missions and stuff, because again, they're mythical, they're event Pokemon, so that's that. And obviously there's Genesect, which I caught recently. And then there's Melmetal, which I can pretty much evolve a Meltan into a Melmetal anytime I want to. Oh, look at that, I hatched an egg. Maybe it's a new Pokemon. Hold on, let's see. Ooh, a Alolan Grimer. Every time I hatch an Alolan Grimer, I instantly believe that it's a shiny, but it's not because, you know, it's an Alolan form. Anyways, so that's it for the Pokédex for right now. If there's any Pokemon that I've forgotten or missed or just couldn't remember which one, I'll just add it later in post because I can do that. Let's spin this. I'm gonna get an egg from this. I don't want another regional egg, at least not for a while now. And it's a 1 kilometer egg, so maybe I can hatch it tonight if I'll hatch the 2.5 kilometer egg soon enough. Now I'm going to send a gift to one of my friends right now because sorry camera, because it's part of a one of the missions. Hold on. All these have already sent me gifts. Again, because it's part of the mission. So, I'm just gonna... I can't send a gift to that guy. For some reason. I'll open your gift later. I can send a gift to this one. So, I'll send him a gift. And then we'll move on with the mission. And then I'll finish the recording. Replug the portable charger and continue on my way, and I'll keep doing some more walk. I'm gonna send him this mosaic thing. Why are so many people outside at 1:30 in the morning? Anyways, oh, of course, daily field research, which is very important. One step closer to Tyranitar, and here we have it. The GoFest Friendship Challenge. Let's just do that. Kind of hard to do that with only one hand, but I'll manage. Wow, 100 XP. How nice. Now let's see. I need to send 5 gifts to friends, earn 5 hearts with my buddy, and earn a candy while walking with my buddy. Pretty easy missions, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to do tomorrow, on camera that is. And yeah, in the meantime, so that's all the time we have for today. And I've been recording for about 45 minutes, so that's perfectly alright right now. So yeah, that's it for today. Hold on, why is this thing still flashing? That's weird. Anyways, probably not gonna go out of my way to look for one of these event Pikachus, because I've expressed yesterday my thoughts and feelings on event Pikachus. I think they're stupid, so I'm not gonna go out of my way to catch one of these. If I'll counter one, fine, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go out of my way to do that. Anyways, that's it for tonight. I'm gonna continue walking, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.
Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.